beautiful day. I hope this live stream finds whoever may come across it in a really good mood, really happy and feeling abundant, and all the things, all the good things, that we should be. All right? At our baseline, in my opinion. It's a beautiful day, you guys. It's a beautiful day. I'm just going live for a little bit. You guys, so I'm gonna wait till some people get in here and then I'm gonna ask you guys. So I just want to hang out with you guys for a little bit. I gotta ask you guys a question. I gotta ask you guys a question. I hope you guys are having a great day though. I gotta ask you guys a question and see what you guys think about it. Be might. Benny is the name. Y'all, like, okay, God. Ah! Woo! Y'all, what is going on in these YouTube streets? What's going on? What's going on? Be mine. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, you guys. It's a beautiful day. Butterfly here. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope this live stream finds you guys in a great place, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all that good stuff. Physically, as I said, hope you guys are having a great day. I wanted to go live for you guys. I am in a dilemma, and I need to know you guys' advice. Seriously, I need to know you guys' advice for whoever may come across this live. Even if you're catching it on the replay, just drop a comment. Drop your opinion. Drop your opinion in the comment section, because I gotta know something. All right, you guys. Hey ASAP. Hey ASAP. I hope you're having a great day. Grand Rising ASAP. Thank you for stopping by the live. I really appreciate you, y'all. So I dropped a video early today. I did veggie burritos or whatever, black bean burritos, however you want to call it. We kind of swapped out, did veggie bowls, veggie burritos, depending on what we wanted. So it was so good, you guys. If you guys have not checked that video out, go check that video out. All right, it's good stuff. It's sweet and to the point. It's not long, extended. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's not getting long. It's not getting extended and, boring. It's kind of quick to the point. You know what I mean? And showing you guys how I do what I do and I do what I do. Oh my God. Y'all, I got to clean up first. Okay, so that's something else. I have got to clean my house. Got to clean up. I've got to clean my house. I got to clean my house. All right. So with that being said, I understand that it's cool. It's going to get done. After I finish this live, I'm going to go ahead and clean up. Actually, I was going to go live cleaning with you guys, but I changed my mind. I was like, nah, I'll do that after. You guys, I want to do commentary so bad about a certain topic, but it's like my core is telling me not to do it, you guys. I want to do some commentary, you guys, about something so bad. I want to do some commentary about a certain topic so bad, but I don't know, you guys. I had the thumbnail and everything ready. I got a few thumbnails, honestly. You guys, I have a few thumbnails lined up, all right, to do commentary on a certain topic, all right? But I don't know. Right before I do it, I just stop. I just don't do it. I just don't do it. So I need you guys' opinion, okay? So I'm going to wait till some more people come in. I'm just waiting till some more people come in and see what they say, y'all. I'm telling y'all, there's some commentary I want to do, but every time I am about to hit that live, I don't do it, you guys. I have thumbnails lined up and all. So my dilemma is I want to do commentary on something, in which that's not my forte, necessarily, I don't mind doing commentary on certain things or whatever, but that's not my forte, you know what I mean? I'm a family girl, I'm a mom. And so, but there's a certain topic, you guys, I want to do commentary on so bad. so bad, you know. And so I want to know you guys' opinion on it. Like, should I do it or what? Like, what are you guys' opinion on it? If you care to chime in, you know what I mean. Ultimately, of course, I'll decide if I'm gonna do it or not. But y'all, I'm telling you, the commentary I want to do is gonna flow so freely. It's gonna flow so freely. Um, I just don't know when or if I'm gonna do it. When or if I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I'm just hanging out, you guys. It's been such a rainy week. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's been raining like crazy here. I promise. It's been raining like crazy here. It has rained all week. Like all week. It's been rainy, you guys. And that rainy weather, of course, I keep going and going. Of course, that's what I do, you know what I mean? As far as when I say going and going, I mean I'm doing my usual, you know, cooking, cleaning, so on and so forth. But yeah, and the end of the week is here, so you guys know it's about time for me to hit that good old clock. But yeah, honestly, y'all, I want to do this commentary, and I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and do at least one of the, you know, one of the lives, also known as shows, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Commentary, whatever. I'm gonna do that tonight. I think. I'm thinking about it, y'all. I'm telling you, I want to do it so bad. Have you guys ever wanted to do something so bad, but then before you get right there to it, you back out for whatever reason? So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, because I want to be careful and I don't want to get caught up in the rigmarole. All right, that's the last thing I want to do, is get caught up in the rigmarole of YouTube. All right, I'm funny. I'm a funny person. I'm a bubbly person. I'm a happy person, and it comes across and you know, in my actions, you know, and how I treat people. And so what I don't want to do is be contaminated by some of this crap going on YouTube. But boy, when I tell y'all, I want to do commentary on something so bad, so bad. And I just don't know if I'm gonna do it or when I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it though. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do my commentary on the topic that I want to do it on. Of course, I'm gonna put my disclaimers, so on and so forth, in. But y'all, this mess is hilarious. What in the hell is going on YouTube? What's going on? Oh my gosh, y'all. I promise. I promise. What is going on? Is this particular content creator? I'm not gonna really say her name right now, but I'm pretty sure some of you could imagine. Um, yeah, it's going crazy. It's going crazy. She's like, I mean, it's like, you know, I try so hard, you guys. I try so hard to see all the positives in people. I try so hard. I try so hard, but this particular content creator that I'm referencing right now, it's like, it's just, she's making it so hard for me to see the positives in her, because every time you turn around, it's chaos, mayhem. And to the point she's pure tea embarrassing herself so bad. And all, if it's all in the name of money, I feel sorry for y'all. I'm telling you, but I'm telling you, this is the, if you don't, you may know, you may not know, but I think I'm gonna do, like I said, the commentary that I've been wanting to do. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. You know, my goal is always to deliver in a certain way. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to jump on them bandwagon and hate no one or no one, you know, and stuff like that, and just report people for frivolous reasons on social platforms and stuff. That's crazy to me. So, but I think I am gonna do my commentary on this person, because it's just getting out of hand, you guys. And it's like, and me, I'm a fair person. And so I know it's getting out of hand because I'm a fair person, like, and I see the good in everything and everybody. And so it's like, girl, what are we doing? Like, come on. Y'all, the person I'm talking about is really embarrassing herself right now online. And I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it, y'all. I'm going to talk about it tonight. It's like, I'm going to talk about it, like I said, but I'm going to do it in such a way that, you know, like, I don't want, you know, I don't have any hate in my heart, so it's not going to come across that way, period, anyways, because I don't, whatever. But y'all, this person is embarrassing the hell out of herself. There is no way in tarnation that I would be out here doing the things that she's doing. All right? And mind you, I'm not perfect either, you know. I'm not perfect either. You know, someone may look at maybe something that I do and be like, what the hell is she doing? Or what is she saying? And that's okay. That's cool. You know, but it's certain things there's just not, I'm not going to do. All right. There's certain things I'm just not going to do. I don't care. I don't care. It's certain things I'm just not gonna do. And so, like I said, the commentary that I'm gonna do, and I think I'm gonna do it tonight, y'all. I really do. I think I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm just gonna do it tonight. But yeah, it's certain things I'm not gonna do for views. It's certain things I'm not gonna do for watch hours. There's certain things I'm just not going to do. Certain things I would do for money. You guys, I promise you. I promise you right now. I just certain things I just won't do. You know what I mean? It's like no money. It's like, and when I look at a person who's money hungry and they're always after the dollar, the thing I honestly think about them is like, wow, that's crazy. Like if they see people based off of the money they have, and then that's wild. You know what I mean? Like that's wild. You know, because people. There's some people that are really fucked up, and they just have money, but they're really fucked up, but they just have money. And so yeah, I definitely don't base people or gauge people based off of, you know, what they have in their financial situation or financial status. That's something I don't do. So anyways, you guys, I'm totally excited about giving my take on this certain commentary. I'm going to do it tonight, probably. If not tonight, tomorrow for sure, probably. But I don't know. Honestly, you guys, I have got thumbnails lined up. I have got thumbnails lined up. I really do. I've got thumbnails lined up, honey. And my thoughts on this certain subject is just gonna flow so freely, because I have been following this certain person for a while. All right, I've been following them for a while. Yeah. And so it's kind of, I mean, I have my opinion already. You know what I mean? My opinion is there. My opinion is there. I have my opinion. So like I said, it's gonna flow pretty freely once I ever, you know, do that. Once I ever do it, you know what I mean? I don't know when I'm gonna do it, you guys. I don't. But yes, you guys, so I gotta clean my house up. I cooked last night. The food was so good. The food was so good. Seriously, you guys, you gotta go and check my video out. It's a freaking vibe. It was so good. You guys, don't forget to hit the like button as you come into the live. Yep, I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit. Just gonna hang out for a little bit. Gonna hang out for a little bit. I'm definitely not cooking tonight. I'm gonna do leftovers, and then if it's something that they want, like if you know. Oh, hey Ash. Hey girl. Hey Queen. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by. You like my hair? Thank you, Queen. Oh, hey Auntie. I love you. Rising, Grand Rising, beautiful. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to go live for a little bit just to kind of, you know, get someone's opinion, because it's like it's a certain commentary I want to do, you guys, but I'm like, I want to be careful with this because, you know, I'm trying to guard my peace at all costs. That's my main, we're trying to guard my peace, right? So with that being said, the commentary that I want to do is, it's about a trending content creator who's showing her whole ass on YouTube right now, and I just want to do some commentary about it, you guys. I'm such a fair person, and I really see the good in everyone. So when I start seeing a person for like ooh, what the heck, you know, when I start looking at somebody like that, that's telling me, not that it matters to anyone else, you know, of course, I mean, but that's telling me to myself, like, oh yeah, she is messed up, because she's definitely embarrassing herself online. She's doing the absolute most, you guys. I have thumbnails lined up for this commentary that I'm speaking of right now, that I like I said, every time I'm about to go live and do the commentary on a certain person, I just don't. And so I follow my intuition, you guys. I'm heavy on following my intuition. And like I said, I'm just trying to be careful. You know, I am anchored as a family channel for the most part. However, I'm not niche down, so I'm not in a box and I do this and I do that and I do this and I do that. You know what I mean? Girl, woo! It is Ashley. Oh my gosh. So Ashley Chat said it gotta be Peach. Girl, it's Peach. What the hell? What is she doing? You guys, I have thumbnails lined up. I mean, I have thumbnails lined up for her and Wood. Because what are we doing? What's going on? And it's like she's adding to it, you guys. I always try to see the good in people. I promise. Like, I'm that girl. I always try to see the good in people. And I don't hop on bandwagons and, you know, dislike someone else because someone else is, you know, I develop my own perspective about the person, my own thoughts about that person. You know what I mean? And then I go from there. Y'all, she's making it hard. She's making it hard for a girl like me. And you know, you silly. Girl, I'm serious. She's making it hard for me to keep, and you know, and I'm always trying to add some love in the mix. You know, even though I watch different reaction channels when they're talking about her. And you know, it's entertainment to me. You know, it's entertainment. Like, I'm never like, oh, I hate this person. Let's report. That's not me. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. All right. So I ain't never reported Peach, you know, because I haven't never seen, I mean, I don't know. I've never reported any of her social media sites or anything like that. Like I said, I've never seen any reason to personally, but like I'm kind of zoning in and honing in a little bit more on certain things because y'all, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. I will never be that girl. I will never be that girl. There's not enough views. Hey, rising Miss Deb. I hope you're having a great day, Miss Deborah. Hey, Jazzy. Hey, Daily Sister Jazzy J. Yes, people get this. Right, Ashley. Right, you right. But y'all, I'm telling you, I mean, this is just getting outrageous. This person I'm talking about, you guys, she is getting outrageous. And I promise you, I was about to do a whole show just now, but instead I said, nah. I told y'all every time I'm about to do a live about that, I just don't do it. You know what I mean? Like I said, this channel is going to be about certain, like, different things. Like, I'm not niche down. Like, I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be cleaning. I'm going to be giving commentary here and there. Just share my thoughts, my perspective, you know, my opinion about certain things. But y'all, there's certain things that I won't do for money. There's certain things I will not do for a click or a view. Hell no. Is there certain things I'm not going to do? All right? Yeah, officially. Girl, hey, sissy. You stopped watching her? Yeah, I'm telling you. It's just making it hard for me. Like, I legit, like, I see the goal. I see the vision. But her delivery is just horrible, y'all. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm telling you, she's obnoxious. And I mean, Lord, man, I'm telling y'all, she did a short recently. She pure tea farted on the short, y'all, laughing, farting, telling her husband that she don't give a fuck about his kids and stuff like that. Who does that? Who does that? You know, the way I operate, I love who you love. If I love you, I love anything connected to you. Anything you love, I love. Anything you gonna have grace and mercy for, guess what? I'm gonna have grace and mercy for them too. That's how I rock. You know what I mean? And so when I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. For what? For what? For what? For what? You know what I mean? And if she's doing all that stuff just for clicks and views, I hope everyone's at least in agreement with it. Like, you guys, what if they're all in agreement? Would her mom, Would baby mom, what if they're all in agreement? It's like, yeah, we're gonna play this out. We about to all get a big bag, a big bank. We about to all get paid. You know what I mean? So I always think about that as well, because everything is not always as it seems. I feel like a lot of people forget that everything is not always as it seems. And so what if behind the scenes they're actually in cahoots? It's a possibility. The possibilities are infinite. Ashley says it's all intentional rage baiting. She teaches it in her course. Oh, wow. And I can believe that, Ash. I can believe that. Jazzy said, you must be talking about P-Mac. P-Mac, Bentley is the name. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I cannot lie right now and tell y'all I do not think that girl is talented. I'm not doing that. Yeah, she rage based. I believe that too, Jazzy and Ash. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all two at the same time that damn girl, P-Mac, Bentley is the name. Y'all can't tell me. Y'all cannot tell me. See, see now people, Peach, she be on her bullshit, but you know, I feel like she is talented on a certain level. I mean, let's just be real. You know, it is what it is. I call it how I see it. Maybe someone else doesn't see it like that, but I mean, I feel like she's kind of talented now on certain tips now. But she's just obnoxious, y'all. Just farting on her shorts and talking about her husband's children and the baby. I hope this is all. Honestly, I hope that Miss Dan, you laughing at me. Y'all, I hope that a lot of this stuff is really scripted. And I hope everyone is in cahoots with it. Because if not, that's fucked up. Jason, I'm sorry, that was hilarious. Y'all, I hope everyone is cahoots. And you know, either way it go, content is content, right? Even if it's not. I mean, whoever is, you know, doing their commentary on it, they're benefiting from. So it's shit. It's a win-win all the way around. Even if it is scripted, even if everybody is in cahoots on Peach's team, the baby mamas, even if it is, you know, it is what it is, you know? It's very entertaining, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Entertainment you love, aka Yo-Yo. She did a live, and I actually went to sleep listening to that live, y'all. Shout out to Yo-Yo. But yeah, it's just getting crazy, y'all. It's getting crazy. And so I think I'm gonna just do my commentary on it, just state my opinion on it. So yeah, so don't be surprised if you see me doing some commentary on Peach McIntyre and you used to see me in the kitchen with the pots rolling. Please don't just know I'm not niche down. I'm not niche down. So I'm gonna be doing commentary here and there. I'm not gonna be doing it every night. Here and there, I'm gonna do some commentary on trending topics. So I just wanted to kind of go live and talk about it for a little bit. But I'm really excited, y'all. I'm really excited. I'm really excited, you know. Y'all, this weather is just really, it's been raining all week. Oh, it's been raining all week, y'all. Daily says, me either. I'll do a little bit. Right, Jazzy, please don't get niche down. And for a second, I thought you were just basically doing commentary and commentary only. But yes, Jazz, don't. I mean, I wouldn't get niche down. I would not get niche down. I really wouldn't. I would not get niche down, period. Because, you know, I mean, it just makes it so much versatile. I feel like when you get niche down, and shout out to Joanna Nicole. You guys go check Joanna Nicole out if you're not already following her. Yeah, she's another family vlogger. But yeah, when you get niche down, in my opinion, you guys, you get burnt out quicker. You know what I mean? You get burnt out quicker because if you're cooking and that's your thing, what if you don't want to cook for a couple days, or, you know, if you're sewing, or if you're baking cakes and baking cakes only, that's your content, baking cakes. Who wants to bake cakes every day? You know what I mean? So I feel like when you get niche down, you know, it gets you burnt out. Also, it could possibly lessen your content. You know what I mean? It could lessen your content because you could get, like I said, burnt out, which could lead to you not creating as much content on whatever that particular niche is that you're in. And so, yeah, with that being said, I'm definitely going to be doing several different things. I love to cook and I love to clean. Y'all, go check out my video. I made some bean burritos last night and I have leftovers. It was a vibe. It was good. It was good, y'all. That jasmine rice, if you look at that video, you can see that jasmine rice. You can see the stickiness of it all. You can see it, y'all. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it. I'm telling you, I ate, honey. I ate on that jasmine rice. I do it just good, just right. God, y'all go check my video out. I'm serious. But yes, Jazzy, I love your content too, Jazzy. I want you to, and of course you Ashley chats as well, you know. So yes, I just love it for me that I'm not niche down right now. And like I said, don't be surprised if you're a person who you just really like to see like other content from me, like me cooking or doing my homemaking thing when I do my homemaking thing, which I'm always doing my homemaking thing. But if you're a person that you would rather just see that, then you may not possibly want to check out my commentary, or you may do want to check it out. You know what I mean? So either way it goes. Oh yes, Miss Dad, thanks for watching, Miss Dad. Thank you. I appreciate you, Miss Dad. Yeah, or maybe you guys would be interested in seeing me do my commentary or whatever. And, you could either agree, disagree. It's okay. That's life. We agree to disagree and keep on moving. Maybe you just want to hit the like button and go back out. That's fine as well. I try to be very careful about commentary. You will never see me do commentary really about like really dark stuff. Like Ashley Chats, you guys did some commentary yesterday in regard to Romika Meeks. And that's a topic right there, y'all. I don't think I would really get into it. It's so deep and dark. You know what I mean? It's so dark. Even it doesn't matter who right, who wrong. It's dark. It's dark. Girl, Jazzy J, girl, Ashley Chats is super hilarious. I'm talking about she will read you, honey. Honey, she will read you with heels on and red lipstick, honey. She's going to read. And she's going to tell you exactly what to do. Yes, Jazzy J, Ashley Chats is hilarious when she does. When she gets upset, honey, she's coming. Watch out. Yes, you guys, that's funny. But yeah, you guys, I forgot what I was about to say. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that, you guys. What was I saying? What was I saying, y'all? Fuck. I hate when I do that. I was about to say something. Oh no. But oh yes, but certain topics I won't really do too much about, like, because I just dark. Like I said, it doesn't matter who's right, who's wrong. Dark is dark. I don't want to imagine people being unalived and stuff like that. I just don't. I don't want to think about that shit like every day. Like, I don't want that to really, like, I don't want that to register with me in my soul, in my core. You do that a lot too, Jazzy. Don't you hate that when you're saying something and then you're like, brain freeze, or you read a comment and then you're like, brain freeze. Girl, it's so much going on around that story. And since I'm talking about it right here and right now, I will say this, you guys. I will say this. All right. Now, as it pertains to Romika Meeks, which, like I said, I'm not going to be like right now, I'll talk about it briefly, surfacey, whatever. But I'm going to tell you, either way, from both sides, I can see. I could kind of see from both ends. Because you know what? And I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell y'all this, and I mean it with everything in me. And I'm serious, and this may sound horrible. It may sound horrible. Like I said, I can see both ends. At the end of the day, let's take the whole Romika. Let's not even think about that. Let's not even think about Romika Meeks right now. I'm telling y'all, from me to you, I'd rather your mama cry, and I ain't talking about y'all. I'd rather your mama cry than my mama cry. And I'm always my goal is always to get back to my kids. And that's me. That's me. And let's take Romika Meeks, the whole situation. Let's take that out of it. And I hope that's you too. I hope you care about yourself, that you want to make a home to your kids. Now, I don't know the details of that case. I was not there. I'm merely speculating, but I could see how both ends. But like I said, no one would actually know to make it a true informed opinion about it until like more details come out. Because how can someone really form an opinionated or opinionated, yeah, but an educated opinion about what happened will follow the releasing of more details about the case. Like, I feel like people need more details. People need more details to really make an educated assumption or an educated speculation about it. Right? But at the end of the day, you guys, I love me. And I'll just say that. I love me. I don't bother anybody, but I'm damn sure not going to let nobody bother me. And so that's how I feel about it, and the way I move in life, you guys, this is just me speaking neutrally, not thinking about any particular anything, speaking neutrally. The way I move in such a way where it's always going to be legally justified. All right. If I ever have to do something that's out of my character, guess what? It's going to be legal justification behind it. Yep. The law going to be on my side. Because that's how I move. I don't move off of emotion. I move off of logic, and I move off of what's legally right, because like I said, I have a family to get home to. You know, I have kids looking up to me, and I can't put myself in a position to be locked up. I can't put myself also in a position to be unalived if I can help it. So with that being said, my goal is always to make a home to my kids, and I hope that's everyone else's goal. And that's how I feel in general, and like I said, neutrally speaking. But as it specifically pertains to the Romika Meeks and Holly, or Cordasia, whatever, I don't know enough details to really say what. I don't know enough details of the case to really make an opinion or an educated opinion about it. I just know what I know my goal. My goal is always to make it home to my family. And like I say, I'd rather somebody else's mama cry than my mama cry. And I ain't doing that. And so, like I said, I don't know enough about that case, though, specifically to even talk about it and what I think about it. But just like I said, neutrally speaking, my goal is always to be home with my children. And that's why I live the life that I do, which is very much so quiet life, very much so loner life, very much so peaceful life. Because you guys, let me tell you, when it comes to me and mine, I will go all out. And I do mean that. I will go all out. And so, I just try to reduce. I feel like life is about being preventative. Don't go around, hang around a whole bunch of fucking nobodies, and a whole bunch of fucking sorry people. Don't have people like that around your kids, and then by the time somebody violate, you ready to up the tool on them. You know what I mean? You ready to up the tool on them. But why would you even put your kids in a certain atmosphere around certain people that you know is. So I feel like in life is about preventative measures, you guys, and I'm all about prevention. All right, I'm all about prevention when it comes to everything across the board. I'm about prevention when it comes to me and my health. I'm about prevention when it comes to my children. You know what I mean? So, like I said, because once shit hits the fan, it hits the fan, and it could go either way. I'm trying to tell you, when it comes to me and mine, you guys can really go either way. And so I just try to prevent certain things by, like I said, protecting my energy, protecting their energy, protecting my space, which is their space. And that's one way that I protect my family. But yeah, y'all, that was horrible. And I'm not even gonna, I don't even want to, let's get away from that. Because, like, see how that got me emotional just then? Just talking about it, you can feel that emotion. You know what I mean? Just imagine watching mess like that about that case or any, like, all the time. No ma'am. Let's bring it down. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it, y'all. But yeah, I don't feel like people should. You guys, hold on. I've got to use the bathroom. I've got to go use the girls' room. I'll be back. I'm back. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I tell y'all, I know y'all can tell I was getting a little antsy. All right. So, like I was saying, excuse me for that little interruption. But, so like I said, I feel like a lot of things in life are balanced. The same way, like I said, the same way at the end of the day, all in all, my goal is always to make a home to my kids, right? Seriously, y'all, it's always to make home my kids and protect myself because I love myself. Like, I love me. And that's why I watch who I'm around, who I give my energy to, you know. But I'll tell y'all this at the same time, on the other end of that, I'm a loving person too, y'all. Like, I can't imagine, like, unaliving somebody. I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine unaliving somebody. Like, I'm a loving person. I love people. I love myself. I love everybody. You know, I love me. I love you. You know, you are my reflection. You know, I love everyone. But at the same time, at the end of the day, that's why I say I don't bother people. So when people bother me, somebody come for me, I'm going all the way with it, especially if I have to. If I have to, you guys, I just have to, you know. But like I said, I'm always moving based off of logic, and I'm based, you know, the moves that I make, you know, always, you know, it would be in this, you know, it would definitely be legally justified, so on and so forth. I don't bother nobody, and I don't want nobody, and I don't want nobody bothering me. So yeah, just want to go live for a little bit, y'all. Just random conversation. Random conversation. So, come here, boo boo. Come here. Come here. Hi. Hi, handsome. Hi, handsome boy. Hi. Yeah, I gotta clean my house up. I gotta clean up. I gotta clean my house up real bad, y'all. Whew, I'll get to it. It's not bad in here, but I still gotta clean up. I gotta clean up. It shows in your channel name. Right. Oh, right. And I mean that. Like, the world needs more love, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. It seems like it's a war between good and evil. The world needs more love. Yes, Miss Deb. And that's my goal. I'm pushing peace and love, honey. You know, like I said, everything's a balance. I'm pushing peace and love. But if I ever have to push, you know, something else, and then that's what it is. But I'm always pushing peace and love, y'all. That's always my goal. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's always my goal. Sometimes I just, you know, it's like, it's so much so that I love to spread love that it's like, you know, I don't ever want to be misconstrued for, you know, spreading hate. You know what I mean? I never want to be misconstrued as spreading hate. Oh, yes, the sun is coming out. Yes. I never want to be misconstrued as someone who is spreading hate. So, and I think that's another reason why I haven't like done as much commentary as I had planned to. Because like I said, I never want to be misconstrued for being, it's not about what people think, it's about what I feel. You know what I mean? So it's not about what anybody else thinks. I don't want everyone to, because I sleep good at night, and I don't want nothing to stop that. I don't want anything to stop me from sleeping good at night. I don't, I sleep good at night. And so Miss Deb says, but if you do your commentary on that thing, it will be done. Miss Deb, and it will. And you are right. You are right, Miss Deb. But I'm telling you, honey, woo, it's a mess. And you right. And you are absolutely right, Miss Deb. Miss Deb's on that thing in all caps. I can't. But yes, Miss Deb, it will be from a loving way. And that's my thing. My goal is to deliver whatever commentary I do end up doing is to deliver it with love. All right, you are absolutely right, Miss Deb, and thank you for refreshing that. Absolutely, you're right. You're right. It's just certain stuff. It's just like I just don't get it. And honestly, y'all, I'm not gonna boggle myself down with that shit, like with that stuff. Excuse me, because I'm working on not using profane language. But yeah, certain stuff I'm not even gonna boggle myself down with, y'all. Why she does what she does. It's entertaining, and I want to talk about it, period. I want to laugh about the shit, honestly. I just want to laugh about it. I don't want to try to figure Peach out. I don't want to figure anybody out. I'm figuring me out. I don't want to figure anybody else. I don't care to figure her out. I don't care to figure her out. But I just want to laugh about it. That's it. Do my commentary, laugh about it, and keep on pushing, because it's funny. It's entertaining. All right, it's entertaining. So that's what I'm playing. When I do that commentary that I'm gonna do on that young lady, it's gonna be a lot of laughing. It's gonna be a lot of laughing. Miss Dad said I watch different people on her, and they all have their own way of doing it. Yeah, I have two favorites, but about one there. Oh, you got, I know who it is. I'm pretty sure Yo-Yo's one, and I know Roxy's one. I know Roxy's for sure one. Roxy dances. Ready Rocks dances. I know she's one. Hey, Miss Deneen. Hola, señorita. How are you, Miss Deneen? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great day, Miss Deneen. I hope all is going in your favor today. I just having some random conversation about, a little, just about a little this and a little that. Nothing major, no like main topic, just a little random live, a random conversation anyway. I was talking about doing commentary and, how I have these. Oh, awesome. I'm happy you're doing good. I was talking about doing some content on Mrs. Peaches McIntyre. And I have, like I said, I've been having these thumbnails and stuff lined up. And I mean, I have them lined up, y'all. But right before I'm about to do it, y'all, I was about to do one today. Before I went live here, I was going to do one about her. And then I did, and I changed my thumbnail. And so, like I said, right before I'm about to do content on her, I just changed my mind. I got a thumbnail lined up for wood and all. I appreciate that. Crochet. This is a crochet style. Yep, a crochet style, and I did it myself. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, I don't know. It keeps, every time I'm about to do content on her, I do some commentary on her, I promise, it's like I just don't. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it tonight. I might have me a little tasty taste. Have me a little taste. Have me a little glass of wine. Have a little glass of wine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have me a glass of wine, and I'm gonna just, let it flow, cause y'all, I could just flow about that, about certain stuff and certain things. I can just flow. Like, I don't need to write it down. I don't need to. I just, let it flow. And so she's definitely, y'all, I'm telling you, ooh, 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 ooh. So I think I'm gonna do it tonight. I think I'm gonna do it tonight. I don't know what time though. Who knows? I may or may not. Yeah, I'm so sick of her. She's whack. Miss Denise. Miss Denise, you silly. I'm telling you, she's something else, Miss Denise. I'm talking about. It gets more and more unbelievable. It gets more and more unbelievable as the time goes. And like I was telling the chat earlier, I'm the type of person, I'm seeing the good in everybody. So when I start seeing shit, like when I start, it's like, because I literally see the good in everybody. Like, I can see the good in anybody. I maybe wouldn't deal with them, but I mean, I can still find, probably find some good out of anybody if I ever dealt with them on any type of level or whatever. But she is making it hard. She's making it very hard for people to see the good in her. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And then also I bring up the whole thing, like, is everyone in cahoots on her team? Like her mom, is that the case? Who knows? What if they're all in cahoots? The baby mama would, everybody, she's trying to, who knows? I don't know. But in my opinion, it's just too much. It's just too much. It's too much. Ain't that right, boy? Hi, handsome. Hi. Hi, Muley. Hi, boy. Hi. It's too much. Miss Denise said, yes, it is. I can't see nothing good in her. She is intentional with all her moves, demon. Oh, man. And see, Miss Denise, a lot of people feel like that about her. They really do. A lot of people, but she's got people feeling like that because of the things that she says and does. I mean, I'm like, it's something new. Every time she says something that even violates me. She says things that I could, you single mother, someone. I mean, just because someone is a single mother does not mean, like, type. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. But I mean, each time I overlook something, and be like, okay, whatever. She come with some more shit. How is she saying fuck that man's children? That's crazy. Because the way the rock, if you don't love my kids, you don't love me. And if you don't love me and you don't love my kids, we're a package deal. And I'm a firm believer in that. We are a package deal. And so for her to be so bold, so bold, so bold, so bold, to say what she said, and too much. Too much. Hey, Joanna. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Joanna. You're live too. Thank you for stopping by, Joanna. You guys, go check Joanna Nicole out. If you're not subscribed to her already, she's a vibe. She's another family content creator, family vlogger, however you want to call it. Go check her out. I think you guys will like her content. Yes, thank you for stopping by, Joanna. Even though you can't, really engage like that, it's fine. I appreciate it. I'm gonna come and check you out too. Yeah. Like I said, each time I overlook certain things, and it's not a point of me, and when I say overlook them, I mean in the sense that, hey, I'm not gonna, like I said, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. But that's why I says people can't take it personal. People cannot take it personal. That's when you mess up at. When you take her shenanigans, take them personal, that's where you mess up. You gotta keep yourself separate from her shenanigans. It's not what you're called, it's what you answer to, right? It's not what you're called, but it's what you answer to. It's not what you are called, but it's what you answer to, for sure. Hey, girl. I mean, y'all, excuse me, I'm multitasking. But yeah, so Miss Denise says, I know an array of single women who hold it down and have prospered more than her. She has no self-respect, walks around raggedy. She looks like barely. I'm telling you, and that is crazy. Because I can say, and I'm not the type to try to, like, I'll toot my own horn, but I'm wise enough to know that I'm not going to laugh at somebody else's misfortune, because the same thing that happens to them can definitely happen to me. So I try to be careful with certain stuff. But yes, as a single mother, I've been a widow now since 2017, and I have not been evicted from my home. I have made sure all my bills have been paid, so on and so forth. So, when she says that, the things that she says about single mothers, like I said, I just can't take this stuff personal, y'all. Because I would feel like I would be like, not only feel some type of way, I would be mad, possibly be mad about it, right? Because, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a single parent, and the thing about it is it's not even by my choice. Like, certain things that happen are out of people's control. So, with that being said, yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Daily Sister Jazzy, right, girl. Miss Deneen is not playing, honey. She didn't drew her line. She didn't drew her damn line in the sand. Jazzy says, "Who the hell gets 11 bitch?" Right, girl, 11, and it's like the audacity. It's the audacity for me at this point, because it's the audacity. This whole audacious. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's so audacious. And like I said, that's why I have to no. And I'm talking about, she says some evil stuff, y'all. She does. She says a lot of evil stuff. But like I said, I just try to keep myself like, hey, it's not what we are called, but it's what we answer to. because I know I'm not who she says I am. Well, not what she says I am directly. She's never called me anything directly. Let me go ahead and put that out there. You know, who she classifies. It seems as if she classifies single black mothers a certain way, right? It appears that way. And so, like I said, that I don't fall in that category. Yeah, simple as that. Everything you guys I said on my channel is my opinion, for sure, my opinion. This is not even about a certain person. It's like all around. It's a hit and miss. This is a live about a hit and miss. You know what I mean? A hit and miss. Literally a hit and miss. This is not targeting any particular person. This is not any type of bullying campaign. You know, I always state my point of view from a place of love. For sure. And so that's that. I swear mental illness has to play a role. You know what they say, Jazzy? I will say this. They say that there are a lot of people who go, they say that there are some people who go undiagnosed. I'm not saying that's her, but they say some people go undiagnosed, misdiagnosed. Jazzy says, I'm putting together a video today, and you know I have to include that. P. Mike. Bentley is the name. P. Mike. Bentley is the name. Y'all, I know. Girl, put that in there. Yes. Put that in there. Please do. P. Mike. Bentley is the name. Like I said, I think the girl's talented on certain levels. But she is just like, when is enough enough? She really is talented, y'all. I can't say she's not, in my opinion. I mean, it's my opinion that she is talented. And you think so too, Jazzy, because you just said that shit twice. P. Mike. Bentley is the name. I'm not doing this with y'all today. I'm not doing it. I'm not. All right, Miss Denise says, I believe she did that insurance fraud as well. I recall when it initially happened, people were saying that. I heard about that too, you guys. I heard about that too. It's been alleged that it's been alleged, you guys, that happened. It's been alleged. I don't know if it's true or not, but it has been alleged that she initiated something to get something. Jazzy says, I can believe it, yeah. Just imagine being a fly on the wall, y'all. Imagine being a fly on the wall in some people's houses. Imagine if y'all could be a fly on the wall. You could pick whoever's house you want to be in, right? And you could just be a fly on the wall or a speck on the floor. And you just hear everything going on. Ooh. Huh? Miss Denise said she finally owned up to stealing her sister's business. Get the hell out of Dodge. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't want to steal nothing. I don't want anything that's not mine. I don't want no man that ain't mine. And all that. And if she really did say something about, if she really did say that her husband said that his first baby mama had better, so that, said a cootie were better, and she really said that and told the world that, and he really said that, and then she really told the world that, that's wild. I ain't never had a man tell me nothing was better than mine. Yeah, she did. I saw that. Girl, isn't that crazy? And she was proud about it. Girl, please. Ain't no man ever told me nobody was better than me. Period. And if it was, I ain't never knew about it. But from my opinion, ain't nothing better than me down, in certain areas. In a lot of areas. Top tier. This is girl talk. Fellas, close your ears. Close your ears. Mr. Dean says, no, girl, I want a net on her wall. There's a... You want to be a gnat on the wall, Miss Janine? Just a buzzing ass net. Every time you try to eat something, you be right there buzzing over. I'm done. I'm not doing this with y'all today. Y'all. Jazzy, I wish a man would. That part, sis. Right, can't be no fly. Gotta be a gnat. Let them fly. They might try to get rid of you. That net might hold on a little longer. That's funny. Jay said, I wish a ninja would. Yeah, there's no way. I mean, I'm telling y'all, if he really did tell her that, why would she tell the world? Like I said, I've never experienced it. Period. But if he really did say that, that's something she should have kept to herself. She should have kept it to herself. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to, because honestly, the way it looks, from, in my opinion, the way some people could look at this person is like she just a money bag. But at the same time, we know the money is probably not moneying as it has been at some point. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because, I mean, certain things I feel like you got to keep to yourself. The world should not know that your husband has been cheating on you like crazy, especially if you're going to keep him. Now, if you're going to get rid of him, cool. You tell the world, yeah, he did this and it's a wrap. I left, you know, I know my worth, whatever. But in my opinion, no woman should openly broadcast a man cheating on her and saying that another woman's private areas are better, hitting better than hers if she's staying with him. That's not cool, in my opinion, ladies. That's not cool. There's no way. There's no way I would do that, y'all. I mean, everybody play the fool sometime. I know I have. And that's another thing. You know, everybody play the fool sometime, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody play the fool sometime. When I was younger, I have played the fool, right? But now, as I have, oh my gosh, it's no way. It's no way. It's no way. Ain't no way. It's just no way. Certain things are just, I look at myself, I hold myself to a higher standard than to deal with certain stuff. I hold myself to a higher standard. You know what I mean? I know my worth. I'm a quality type of chick. You know what I mean? So I'm just not going to deal with anything. If that's the case, I mean, hell, you know what I mean? I have a man up in here right now. I mean, anybody can get a man. I want a good man. I want a good man. I want somebody who's worth keeping, who's worth being around my children. So it's not quality. It's not the quantity. It's the quality. You know what I mean? I could definitely I could have a man right now, right here, right now. But like I said, I need somebody who's good quality, who's worth my time, worth my energy, and all that good stuff. Daily Sister J said, say that, Deneen. Right. Don't got to be a damn fool. Woo! Say so. Top quality. There you go, Jazzy. That's right. You better see. There you go, Queen. Ms. Deneen said, don't be a goddamn fool. Woo, child. Woo. I'm talking about, it's a limit, y'all. It's a limit to this shit. It's a limit, in my opinion. It's a limit. You right, Ms. Deneen. It's a limit. Because ain't nobody about to just tap dance and play on my top. Especially at this age. I'm in my 30s, honey. I ain't no 19-year-old no more. I ain't no 18, 19-year-old. That's something you do when you 18, 19. You know? Maybe 20. Definitely not in my 30s, am I? I've definitely played the fool now, y'all. I ain't gonna act like I haven't. I wouldn't. See, that's the thing about me. Like, I'm not trying to, like, tell y'all, like, a story. Like, oh, I'm perfect. Oh, I'm perfect. You know? I mean, I play the fool. I played the fool. But, honey, it's limits. And that was years ago. Okay? Years ago. Years ago. Years ago. Years ago. Yeah, years ago, y'all. Yeah. Y'all, and honestly, some girls, you know, some women, they really feel like it's better to have a piece of man than no man at all. What in the world? Y'all. Betty Wright should have never never said that shit. People think it's better to have a piece of man than no man at all, honey. I'd rather have no man at all than to have anybody in my life around my children and in my space. Or, you know, being with the wrong person can really fuck your life up. Being with the wrong person can make you sit back and be like, what the fuck have I done? Just imagine being with the wrong person, you guys, for years. Imagine being with the wrong person for years. Y'all fighting all the time. It's just pure toxicity. Pure toxicity. And then you finally say, you know, enough is enough. And you look around, you done wasted 10, 20 years of your life. That you could, even if you weren't with nobody, you could still have your peace and your happiness. You could still, if you not have a man, you could still have your peace, your happiness, your smiles. Your peace and your happiness and your smiles and your, you know what I mean? So, like, that's the type of time I'm on. Fuck that. I'd rather not have a man. Exactly, Miss Denise. I'd rather have my peace. Absolutely. And that's where I'm at right now, you guys. I'm single and it's okay. It's okay. Guys have tried to talk to me. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Because right now, I know I'm not going to, so the thing about it is, I know I ain't going to let myself down type shit. I'm not going to let me down. I'm not going to let myself down. I can't go wrong with me. I can't go wrong with my kids. I can't go wrong with investing time in myself and investing time in my children. Those are some things I just can't, I feel like I can't go wrong with. And so, like I said, until someone who I feel is really worth my time comes along, and this is what I have right here: me, myself, my peace, my sanity, and my children. All right? And that's okay. But I'm telling y'all, it's okay. Like I said, I've been practicing abstinence, and I do apologize if this is too TMI, if this is a little bit too much info. But I have been practicing abstinence now for some time. It's been a while, and that's okay. I'm saving my good energy. You know what I mean? Y'all, I'm saving my good energy. I'm saving that good energy. This good energy, honey. I'm saving it until somebody's totally worth it. Totally worth it. And then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? And then at that same time, I'm still not going to have nobody around my kids like that right off the jump. I'm still not just going to be so quick to introduce someone to my children and bring someone around my children, even though I feel like I may feel it's right. It may seem right, but I still wouldn't have them around my kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to get vetted. I'm going to have to do some checks. I'm going to have to do some checks. Jessica said, it ain't worth your peace. I've been miserable in a relationship and would never go back to that. Girl, me too. Girl, me too. And so with that, I think the thing is just realizing it, because we all want that happily ever after, but at what cost? If it just ain't working, it just ain't fucking working. You can't fit a damn square peg into a damn circle. If it ain't working, it just ain't working. And so I feel like a lot of women they get in the state of denial because they all they can see is tunnel vision and that happily ever after at the end of that tunnel. That's all they can see is that happily ever after. And that's all fine and good, but are you really happy? Like, are the kids happy? Like, that's cool. It looks cool from the outside. You see a family together, the mother, the father, the children. What goes on behind closed? Are y'all really happy? Welcome to the live, you guys. Welcome to the live. Butterfly here, butterfly here, butterfly here. It's a good day, you guys. I'm having random conversation about random topics. Hey, Cuban. Hey, Ella Vicila. Hello, my dearling. I hope you're having a great day. Please don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm having some random conversation about random topics right now. Talking about just a woman knowing her self-worth, not dealing with anything, and how it does seem so so picture perfect and so beautiful to that thought process of having that happily ever after is like, at what cost? Like, are you really happy, or are you just doing what looks good? Are you just trying to present a certain image to the world, but behind closed doors, it's a lot of fussing. It's a lot of fighting. It's a lot of toxicity. I would rather be truly happy with just me and my kids, truly happy as I am now, than to care about presenting a certain image to the world. If it ain't that, it's just not that. If it's not man, wife, and children, and the whole family, the nuclear family together, it's just not that. It's just not that. If it's not that, it's just not that. But one thing it is happiness, it's peace, it's sanity. God, because I don't feel like a person can appreciate true peace until they've experienced true toxicity. All right, I really feel like that. I feel like a person cannot appreciate true peace until they have experienced true toxicity. You guys, I have been in some toxic relationships. Trust me. And I don't know if I'll ever even go into depth with the world about it. But I have been in some toxic I have been in some toxic relationships, you guys. I don't know if I'll ever share, like I said, to what depth with the world. Yeah, I've been in some toxic relationships. But those days are long gone. Long gone. All right? They are long going. Because I'm telling y'all, I feel like when a person works on themselves, they got to up the price. You got to up the price on you, baby. And I don't mean literally up the price like you can be bought. I mean, you have got to up your standard. The more we work on ourselves, the less we should see the bullshit. The more I work on myself, the less I see the bullshit. Period. You know what I mean? Period. The less I want to share my energy, my sexual energy, my energy, period, with the man, the more I work on myself, unless they are totally vibing with me. Like we're on the same frequency. If you know, you know. Unless they're on the same frequency with me and it's all love. And, you know, he got to be vibrating at least at the love frequency, all right? He can't be no lower than that. He can't be no lower than that love frequency because I can't do nothing with it. A funny thing, Mr. Neen says, a funny thing is folks will say you stuck up or bougie because you won't lower your standards, all right, or just go along to get along. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's right, Mr. Neen. I agree. I agree, and that's when you get called bougie. This is what I hear. Man, you bullshit. You bullshit. Huh? You play too much, huh? Huh? I do, because I ain't gonna let nobody play with me. Because I'm not gonna let nobody play with me, you know? And that's man or woman. If you're a man and you're working on yourself, you shouldn't just settle for any old regular, any old regular Joe, for lack of a better word, the proverbial expression. Just don't search for no old regular, old regular daggler. If you really working on yourself and you put work into yourself and you become something so beautiful, don't ever revert back to toxicity and stuff like that. I just can't do nothing with it, y'all. I can't. And I used to think that was cute, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Transparent moment, you guys. I used to think that certain things were cute. When I was way younger, I used to think that certain things was cute. And like they've popularized and normalized toxicity in relationships, you guys, and it's crazy. It ain't right. It ain't right. That's not right. That's not how love works. That's not how love is supposed to work. That's not how it's supposed to work, in my opinion. And I feel like people are, I don't think that should be normalized. Toxicity, the yelling, fussing, cussing. It's just the crazy stuff. Fighting. I don't know. I just can't, y'all. And like you said, Mr. Dean, call me bougie. I'll be bougie. I'll be that. But what I won't be, I won't be a fool. I won't be looked at as being desperate. Not that I care what anybody thinks about me, but it's what I think of myself. And if I'm just dealing with anything, anybody, I'm gonna know deep down in my subconscious, this is not me. I know better. I'm gonna know better. I'm like, now this ain't no girl. Because people know. I think a lot of people know. They know when they're in messed up situations. They know that when they're in situations they should not be in. And for whatever reason, whether it's because they care about what other people think and their image to the world, whether it's because they're in denial, or whether it's because maybe it's just the physical aspect, maybe what is so good that they can't see anything else but that, they call it matized. All right, I'm not gonna say it, but they call it matized. If you know, you know, right? So, but yeah, a lot of women, they know, we be knowing when somebody ain't for us. Sometimes we try to force it, right? Honey, them days is long gone for me. But I mean, I can talk about it because, like I said, I've been there before. Never again. Never again. Oh, God. Never again, y'all. Ooh. Oh, child. Oh, y'all be wanting to talk about it so bad sometimes. I want to do story time. But I be stopping myself. Maybe one day. Sometimes I just stop myself. I be stopping myself, y'all. I be wanting to say certain stuff. But then, like I said, I just stop myself. I be stopping myself, honey, a lot. And that's what a person's supposed to do, y'all. We are supposed to be checking ourselves. Not just going with the flow sometimes. Sometimes you don't need to go with the flow, in my opinion. And that's why I think some content creators get messed up at. They go with the flow when they really need to be doing little breaks and think about what it is they're saying. What are they really trying to say? And are they getting it across how they really want to get it across? Instead of being so impulsive. Like certain content creators are just so impulsive, you guys. I'm trying to be careful and not mention this person's name until I actually do my commentary on the person that I really want to talk about, you know. But yeah, I feel like some people, I feel like they're just so impulsive. They just go for it, you know. They just go for it. Just go for it willy nilly, you know. Just go for it. When they need to be doing some self checks, they need to be doing some pausing. They need to be, you know, like, damn, am I saying what I really want to say, or am I saying too much? You know what I mean? And that's something I don't ever want to do, you guys. I never want to be the content creator who says entirely too much. You know, it's a lot of stuff I could share, but it's a lot of stuff I'm not gonna share. Period. You know what I mean? And that's just my personal preference, because I feel like I said, you guys, certain content creators, I look at it as a lesson. Like, I see them crashing out in there. I'm like, okay, yep, not, yeah, yeah. I'm just, you know what I mean? I use certain things as a deterrent, and I wish more people would do that. Like, learn from other people's mistakes. Like, when we were kids and stuff and way younger, we usually had to typically learn on our own experience. But as you know, if you get a certain right, girl, right, Denise, stop yourself. Woo, honey, woo, honey, stop it. Absolutely, Mrs. Dean. And so that's what I find myself doing sometimes. Stopping, like, I be wanting to do story time. I be wanting to share, honey. But I just stop myself. You know, and I think a lot of people would benefit if they did that. Everything is not meant for everybody, right, Mr. Dean? Everything is not meant for everybody. Absolutely, Mr. Dean. Everything ain't meant for everybody. Absolutely. And it's okay to keep certain things to yourselves. You know, it's okay. It's okay to keep certain things to yourself. It's okay to keep certain things left to other people's imagination, you know? You don't ever want to give it all up, especially because, I mean, the certain content creator we were talking about earlier, you know, they're giving it up in such a way that they're actually having people who actually once liked them and once did business with them, to the point where they don't even want to fuck with them, you know? Like, I promise, like, it's like they don't even want to support them in any type of way, because it's like, what are you doing? You know, it's too many people that can relate to being a single parent. It's too many people who can relate to having a man who ain't taking care of his damn children, and for her to be up there talking about, oh, your child was a mistake. I mean, come on. It's too many people that can relate to that story, to that sensitive story, that sensitive circumstance. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people that can relate to having a daddy who ain't doing shit because they stuck with a damn woman, and they in some trans with another. You know, too many people that can relate to that, in my opinion. There's too many people that can relate to it. And so I feel like she's barking up the wrong tree, y'all. I feel like she's barking up the wrong tree. But hey, that's her business. That's her business. That's so her business. Seriously, y'all. That's her business. She want to crash and burn. Hell, it's her life. And it's her life. If she want to crash out and whatever, all for the love of whatever. I hear she you know, supposedly, allegedly, apparently, maybe she's got banned from another. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I would never, y'all. I would never. You know, the thing about me, let's say I was with a man, right? And he had a child that wasn't mine. You know, the type of woman I am, and I've been in that situation before. I love that child just as much as I love mine. That child needs something. That's the type of woman I am. I'm the type of woman that'll talk to the mama, make sure we got an understanding. I'm the type to compliment the mama. I'm the type to, you know, we cool. You know, what you need. I ain't the type to be like that, and so I can't relate to that type of shit. Like, I'm the type to love his kids just like I love mine. I've been in that situation where I've been with a man who's had children, who's had a child, at least a child, and it was all love. It was all love. You know what I mean? I would never call someone else's child a mistake. That's crazy. My husband had a child. When me and him got married, he had a child with someone else, and I treated her just like I treated mine, if not better. Just like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't relate to certain stuff. I just can't relate to it. You know what I mean? I feel like if you don't love my child, you don't love me. And so I kind of, a man that would like be okay with that's troublesome. And I see why some people are troubled by it. I see why some people are troubled by it, because That's just crazy. I mean, come on. You ain't gonna say nothing? It's nothing? You ain't gonna tell her to chill or nothing? I mean, I know daggone well you may be sleep doing some of them daggone outbursts, but some of them you go back, you see some of that content. I know you be watching her. I know you see some of that stuff. Like what? You ain't gonna say nothing? Cool. That just it says a lot about him, you guys. And I honestly, I'm gonna wait till I do my commentary on that. But yeah. But yeah, I can't relate to that. Like, I feel like, I feel like I really can show a man how much I deal with him and how much I care for him and respect him by, treating his kids with just as much as love as I treat mine. And that's just how I am. I'm a loving person anyway, so that comes natural. But you know, so that's just crazy. Like I said, that's crazy that she would say stuff like that, and say that his other kids were a mistake and stuff. You know, um, that's wild. I can never imagine saying something like that, y'all. And so, like I said, I love me because I, I ain't like that. Y'all, I was at work and I watched this person's content, y'all. When I tell y'all this woman farted on the short, and she was just laughing. Oh, I'm like, oh yeah, I just, y'all. When I tell y'all I about cried, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, who does that? What is she doing? It's like, honestly, I don't feel like that man is really turned on by her no more. Like, I don't think she really does it for him. You know what I mean? Some women just don't do it for their men anymore. They just don't do it, and they just don't know it. Some of them just don't know it. But it's like, look what you're doing. Look at this. Look at your behavior. Look what he's looking at. Look at your behavior. Look what you're doing. I don't think he's probably turned on by her anymore, you guys. It's my opinion. It's my opinion that he's probably not turned on by her like that. You know what I mean? I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Ugh. Oh my god. I can't. I don't see it. Hey boy. Hi handsome. Hi. Yeah, I don't see it, y'all. Yeah. I think when someone is married, when two people are married, I think it's important that it's always in the spicy, in the and it's not maybe not always, but most of the time it's about being spontaneous and still being like the person that they fell for. And you know what I mean? And not saying you can't be in your natural state and stuff like that, but I feel like they're like people's behavior says a lot about them. And the way the person acts could possibly turn somebody off, in my opinion. I know, certain behaviors would turn me off if I was certain people. But, that's just me. I can't see for looking either. You say you can't see for looking. What are you talking about, Mr. Nee? What are you talking about, Mr. Nee? Yeah, but that should be her love language. That should be one of her love languages to her husband. She pays that child support, but she's doing that because the goal is to go ahead and get that knocked out, get it out of the way. That's why she's only, in my opinion, paying the bare minimum. But it's deeper than that. Like, because what is money without love? Like, that should be one of your love languages to your husband, is to show him how much you care for his kids as well as you care for the kids you guys created, in my opinion. You know? And that's another reason why, you guys, I'm single, because I'm such a good catch, yo. I am really such a good catch. Like, I'm that girl. I'm not the girl who's always like, I'm that girl. I'm that girl. I'm gonna just leave it like that. I'm that girl. And that's why I'm single, you guys, because I need someone who's gonna be worth my time. Because I'm a good catch, I'm a really good catch. I gotta toot my own horn for a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm not a money hungry person. I'm not a materialistic person. I'm a vibe person. I'm a good person. Like, I'm a good good person. Mulius, what are you doing in there? And so that's why I'm just really stingy with my energy, y'all. You know? I'm just really stingy with my energy. Because I really am a good person. I'm a good cat, Jenny. Muley. But yes, you guys, this was just a random live. Maybe not a random live, but it was just a live with random with random conversation, you know what I mean? No targeted subject. You know, just here and there, hit and miss. Talking about whatever. Yeah, talking about whatever. But I'm gonna get off of this live here soon, you guys. I just wanted to go live, like I said, for a little bit, check the vibes out. I love you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, do not forget to go and check out my videos. I uploaded a new vlog recently. Be on the lookout for my content because it's going to be coming and coming and coming. All right? This content is going to keep rolling. All right? So I hope y'all having a great, great day. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and your night. I'm about to clean my house up. I love you guys, Mr. Neen. Thank you so much for joining me. Daily Sits with Jazzy J. Daily Sits with Jazzy J. Thank you for joining me. ASAP, thank you for joining me. All of you guys who did stop by my live, I really, really, really appreciate you so much. And until next time, don't forget that the very best things in life are absolutely free. Always put yourself on a pedestal, people, especially when you know what you know about you. I love y'all. Till next time. Bye.